everyone, my name is Twinkle and welcome back to another video on my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to be talking about finance, money, how can you save tax. In short, I'm going to tell you how can you send your money to India, basically, specifically from the Middle East if you are a cabin crew, or even if you're not a cabin crew, if you're just working in the Middle East, this can be one of the ways to save on your taxes and know where you're going to put your money so that it can be all done very smoothly. And I'm also going to give you some tips on investments and how this whole idea, this whole way of sending money to India is going to help you. So if you're interested, stay tuned, keep on watching. So everyone, as an employee in Qatar, of course you will get a bank account opened by the company. They will open up it for you, and your salary, your monthly salary, gets into this account every month. And from there on, what usually crew does is they withdraw the money and then they send via different channels. Can be a bank transfer or via exchanges. But the first thing that you need to know is you do not need to keep your money in those banks, because first, you do not have any rate of interest. The bank accounts which the company Qatar Airways opens it up for you do not give you any interest or something like that. That money will just keep on lying and piling up. So you're losing your money, which you will anyways, if kept in India, back in India, you will make as an interest. That money you are anyway losing. So there's no point. First of all, do not keep your money in that account. Second thing you need to do is search for a bank that offers NRE accounts, and search for a bank that gives you benefits, which offers NRE benefits like better FD rates, mutual funds, or even dealing in shares, or some different offers just for NRE. For example, Axis Bank. I have my account in Axis Bank and I find them good. I've been there with them for so long, like over 12 years now. So they're kind of good with me. This video is not sponsored by Axis Bank. I'd be really happy if they do it, but yeah, it's not sponsored. But any other bank also, wherein the fees and the cards and stuff like that is less, search for a bank. So first point would be to search for an NRE bank, of course NRE and NRO, which offers you good benefits. So now another question. The bank considers you to be an NRI if you are in the outside the country, which is outside India, for over 181 days. So as soon as you complete your 6 months in Qatar, you are done with your probation period. The first time when you come to India that's the time you will go ahead and open an account. So the second point is to wait for 6 months, because the bank owners will also ask you for a few documents which you will have only after 6 months. Not because the documents will be there after 6 months, but you become eligible to become an NRE, NRI. NRE is the type of bank account and NRI is your status. So for that status, you need to be eligible for that status, and for that status, you need to wait for 180 days outside the country. So one thing is that. So first thing, search for a bank which has NRE and NRO accounts. Second, wait for 181 days to complete so that you become an NRI and you can actually approach the bank that you want to open this kind of an account. Before I proceed with what are the documents and what are the different types of investments and benefits that you will get after opening these two kinds of accounts, let me explain you the difference between NRE and NRO accounts and why do you need to have both these accounts. So once you approach the bank, they will open one NRE and one NRO account for you under a single name. The account numbers will be different and so will be their functions. So let me explain you like this. In NRE account, your money comes from overseas and not from India, whereas in NRO account, any cash, any income, any rents, any such money, if wants to come from India, can only come in that account. So in NRE account, all your monies from overseas will get accumulated, which is your money that you send from Qatar will come into NRE account. But if you have any incomes, any rents or anything, any investments made in India that is giving you some kind of income, that money cannot go in NRE account. So for that you need to have NRO account. So that money can go into NRO account. For NRE account, there are no taxes, and for NRO account you get taxed, and that to around 35 to 36%, as you're an NRI and you're earning money from India. So as an NRI, because you're not earning any money in India, the money you send from Qatar to India will be tax free. So in NRE, whatever money gets accumulated, whatever interest or income you earn in NRE account is going to be absolutely tax free, because that money is not earned in India, and that is the money you earn in Middle East, where luckily we are not paying tax. But from now on, I think the rules have changed, so can be different. But in some countries you might have to this might save you from dual taxation as well. So you will only pay tax from the country where you're earning and not in India. Whereas for NRO accounts, because you are holding an NRI status and you are still earning money from India, not being an Indian, because you're an NRI now, under that status you get highly taxed. For that, any income or interest that you earn from the money which is kept in that NRO account will be taxed around 36% approximately, which is quite high. For example, somebody needs to send money to you, but that person in India, for example your parents, they want to send money, or they have any transactions. For example, you have a property and some rent is coming in, that money will get into NRO. They can deposit money in NRO, but they cannot deposit any money in NRE account. You can only withdraw, but no money will be deposited in NRE account from India. That is only for international or overseas income. Nothing from India will be deposited. That is why you need NRO account, so that you have any money from India, that money can be deposited in this account. However, if there is any amount of money which is coming in NRO account from overseas apart from your salary, also you need a confirmation. In NRO account, if there is any refunds or any reimbursement, any such kind of amount which comes, you still need a confirmation. So that there will be a special mail that I will send that needs to be given to the bank. They will confirm that this amount is coming, and only then that will be entertained, even if that money is coming from India. Another thing which NRE account and NRO accounts get you is higher priority of debit cards. So this card that is given under NRE account has benefits like lounge access, very less transaction price per transaction or swipe charges, and internationally it works everywhere and it's kind of free or has very less charges. In fact, this card used to work everywhere without getting it opened. Like some places you need to get this unlocked like US or China, but this card used to work everywhere. And NRO card you can anyway use anywhere in India. Even if you are flying to India on your leaves or something, you can use this card as a rescue. You can deposit or take out money. So your Indian banking is kind of taken care of with this account. So now once you know the difference between NRE and NRO accounts, and both the accounts will be opened together, and I will highly recommend you to get both the accounts done. There is nothing extra that you are paying, so you must get both the accounts done under your name. Coming to the topic of documents, what are the documents that are required for you to open an account in India? So the first document is visa or RP. They will ask you for a resident permit proof, which shows that of course you're an NRI and you have a valid proof. They can ask you for an identity card or an address proof. So if you don't have an address proof, you can just give your identity card. A salary statement, some people might ask, some might skip it, or they might just ask a company offer letter that you have. And also make sure that you don't have any other Indian accounts, as you are an NRI, so you can't legally hold both the status. So all your Indian accounts should be closed when you open these two categories under one, like NRE account. So all other Indian accounts needs to be closed. They cannot be under your name. So now coming on to the way of sending the money to these accounts. So now every month what I used to do, or every 2 months or something, I used to get that money out from the ATM as a whole, like a bulk amount, and then I would take it to an exchange like Al Fardan exchange or exchange. Some, I don't really properly remember the name, but they were local exchanges which give you good currency conversion rates. So what these money exchanges do is they take your money in Qatari riyals, and then they will tell you how much money are they giving per riyal into Indian currency. So you don't really need to convert it into dollar or any other currency and then get it done. So you basically save on the conversion rates every time. And there is no limit on sending money. You can basically send from 10 to 20. Sometimes, only sometimes, if the country has restrictions, very few times they will tell you that not more than 5,000 riyals or 10,000 riyals can be sent. But otherwise I've sent as much as 30, 40 also in one go, I'm talking about. So there is no extra charges that you need to pay. You can send as much as 30, 40, whatever thousand of riyals under just a transaction fee of 20 riyals or 10 riyals. That's how low the transaction charge is. So you're not really paying as per the money, which can be in case of bank transfers. Bank transfers can be a little time consuming, or even if they're early, they charge a lot of fees and they will not work on holidays. Of course, the exchanges also do take a little bit of time, like 3 to 4 days, and if there are holidays, they take that into consideration. But I still feel that these people give you a higher rate. The money gets transferred really early, and the process is very easy. You just need to give them the money, and the rates provided by these exchanges to crew community especially is higher than what they provide to the other people. So that is really good as well. So the first time when you go to these exchanges, they will ask you the IFSC code, the branch name, the account number, everything written in the slip. Only 3-4 these details, your name, and also like purpose, which you will put under family maintenance. And because a lot of people from the Middle East, they do it, all the expats are working there, so it's very easy. They will ask you, they will confirm the branch, and once it gets a tick, you are eligible to send money through these exchanges. It takes very less time and a very good amount, very good rate that these people provide you. And you can of course send as much as money that you want in one go with just a single very less per transaction cost. So, and unlike which the banks do, bank transfers might include conversion to conversion, like first converting into dollars and then converting into your own currency. And the banks might charge you twice, like the bank from where you send, like the bank in Qatar might charge you, and then the receiving bank or the converting bank and things like that. So it charges a lot of money, and this was the way that I used to send money, and works pretty well for me. And in NRE accounts, I used to get my money and always get FDs done. You can break the FDs at any point of time. There are no penalties also, and the rates are pretty much very good. Of course, now the rates are less because the economy has gone down, but the rates are very good because also there is no tax. And apart from that, you can invest in bonds, shares, and also there are platforms now that you can also deal in shares as an NRI. So a lot of good things of investment. So this was the way that I used to send in my money to India. If you know a better way or a better platform to send in money, you do something else or are aware of something else, then please comment in the comment section below and let me know. We'll be really happy to hear and share. I hope you found this video really helpful, and if there is any other questions, you can also leave them down in the comment section. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, do hit the subscribe button, like this video and share it with your friends. I will see you in my next video. Till then, take care and bye bye.